what led to this growth of this cloud computing, right? We looked at that evolution. What was in that evolution story that led to this growth of cloud computing? First and foremost is this virtualization, right? The servers became big and powerful. And then, if you are using that whole server, you are not really fully utilizing it. You are wasting a lot of resources. So, you had these virtual machines that came up where you could take a big machine and then sort of make parts of it available, CPU, memory, and give it to different people, each in their own isolated environment, right? And it's not just with compute, even with network, it became virtualized, right? Earlier, people had their own dedicated network. You had your VPNs, your virtual private networks. Now, even the big network is virtualized, and if you go to any of the cloud providers, and we'll come and talk about that a little later. In the same big public cloud, you have your own sort of secure network that's isolated from others, right? So virtualization in compute, in network, actually allowed this growth of cloud computing. Number two is this high bandwidth internet, low latency network. Just think about like if this pandemic had happened 10 years earlier, right? I don't think we could have done this work from home. And, we have been blessed who are in the software industry that we had the opportunity to work from home. We could do video conferencing. We could access the servers that we need to work on over the internet, right? 10, 15 years ago, when you were doing a development, you had a server sitting right where you are working that had its software you developed on it. Right now, you just have a laptop, and from your laptop, you're connecting to resources maybe sitting across the world in New York, and you're accessing them and working on them. And that's because of this high bandwidth, low latency network. And finally, the availability of cheap storage. Just think about all these, Instagram pictures you take, the TikTok videos you make, all these websites that you browse, the amount of storage that's there, amount of data we generate each and every day that is being stored is basically because of storage becoming very cheap, and that has led to the growth of all these newer set of applications which are accessible across the web, across the internet, right? So all these led to the growth of this cloud computing, which, like we talked about, is availability of compute, storage, and applications on demand anywhere from the world, right?